Hey everybody, Dr. Andrew Blackwood here, also known as Coach Drew, and it's been a while since I posted a video. I've been busy living and having a good time, getting sick and getting better and dealing with the kids and all that good stuff. But I had an opportunity to speak at my church, New Hope Church in Niagara, and I thought the message was really relevant, so I'm sharing a little bit here and there, and I'm sharing a little bit here with you. So it's about listening to those you love in a way that is such a gift to them. So let me know what you think, all right? Give me some feedback, and until we connect, continue to learn, heal, and grow.
Everybody okay? Good, good, good. People talking back to me. I like that. It's perfect. It is perfect. Well, we're going to get to know each other real quick because I am that kind of transparent person. I will be talking about myself because I like to do that because it saves me from getting sued from talking about other people. I have a beautiful wife, and we don't always get along. Now, can you guys relate? How many married people do we have in the building? Yes, yes. How many of you always get along and you always agree? Right? Yes. Good, good, good. I'm in good company. Well, one of the things we used to disagree about a lot, I think we're kind of coming to an agreement, is about my hearing. She didn't used to think I heard very well, right? Because I would always turn the TV up. The TV was always loud. Can you guess why the TV was always loud? Because I could hear very well. I hear too well. That's part of the problem, right? Open concept, looks nice, but it sucks when it's time to watch TV, right? You hear the kids talking, you hear the water running, you hear all this stuff. I don't want to hear that, so I turn up the TV because I hear very well, right? But we know that hearing is not the same as listening. Very big difference, very big difference. An audiologist friend of mine, actually, she shared a story with me about learning that her daughter was hearing impaired. And it was actually quite frightening where she was telling me about it because she sent her daughter out. It was wintertime, and she has this window by her sink. She sends her daughter out. She's in the front of the house playing, waiting for the school bus to come. And sure enough, she's playing, in the snow, going down the little hill in front of their house, and the bus approaches. She's inside the house. She can hear the bus approaching, but her daughter can't. Luckily, she was there close enough observing, she would run out and prevent an accident from happening. Being able to hear is important. It is lifelines for many people. But the same way that hearing helps people in the real world, listening helps relationships. Listening is the lifeblood of any relationship. When I think about communication, I know that there are two components, okay? There is the listening side and the expressing side. Most people pay attention to communication being on the expressing side, but we are going to start talking about the listening side. Listening is all about understanding. Communication in general is about understanding. You can talk and talk and talk, but if there's no understanding, then you haven't really communicated, right? You can talk and talk and talk. If somebody hasn't heard you and they don't understand what you're saying, have you really communicated, right? So let's talk a little bit about some major misconceptions when it comes to listening. I've already mentioned one. Listening is not the same as hearing. There's a difference, right? There's a difference. Because when we listen, we're paying attention. I mean, keen attention, like me when I'm watching TV, right? I want to hear everything. I don't want to miss a beat. Okay, I don't watch TV like my 8-year-old watches TV. She watches TV like this. This is the TV and this is me. She's watching me just as much as she's watching TV. Her love language is like time, so she's more invested in spending time with me than watching the TV. I don't watch TV like that. I want to know what's going to happen. I don't want to miss a thing, right? That is quality listening, okay? See, here's what happens when we listen well. When we pay attention, it conveys something that meets a need that God put in each of us, okay? We have some what I call core needs. We have a need for safety, we have a need for significance, and a need for strength, right? Significance. What makes you feel significant? How do you know you're significant? If something were to happen to you and you weren't here anymore, would it make a difference? Who would miss you? What would they miss about you? These are questions of significance. When we listen to people well, they feel significant. They feel heard. They know that they matter. That's a gift that we give to people every time we listen. When I got into the field of, being a listener and coaching and counseling and all that stuff, I was all about the second misconception that we listen to solve problems, right? That's why you want to listen. You want to listen to help people fix their problems, fix their lives. No, you don't. In some cases, two heads are better than one. When we really listen to people, we join with them. We connect with them in a way that leads to problems being solved. But when we listen well, problem solving is secondary. Okay? We get to the point where somebody feels a sense of significance. They know that they matter. That's the gift of listening. That's the gift of understanding. What's really interesting, I love Jesus. I love the Bible. Anybody else love Jesus and love the Bible? Yeah. And, forgive me if I am reading things into the scripture. I just have one of those minds. But, when Jesus meets the woman at the well, something wonderful happens for her. And, he finds out this information. She's shocked that he knows this information, but I'm going to cut right to the heart of it. It was more than information. He knew her. He knew her motivations. He knew her reasons, right? He heard who she was. When she ran back telling everybody, listen, I met a man who knows me. He knows everything that I did. It wasn't about information because everybody in the town already knew that. It wasn't about information. Whether it was the fact that she needed safety, one of those core needs, whether it was the fact she was searching for significance, a sense of power, a sense of belonging, he heard that. He heard that. And that's what we get to give to people.